Hi everybody, it's Sarah. Welcome back. In today's video, we will look at the September forecast for Virgo natives. This is Sun, Moon, and Rising sign in Virgo. This will be my take on the cards and the astrology, and because of that, it may not resonate with everyone. And if it doesn't resonate with you, no worries, just pass it on by, and I do hope you find what you're looking for. We're going to talk a little bit about the astrology, and we're going to look at 6 sectors of your life with these powerful cards. What you're bringing forward into the month of September from August, your biggest obstacle for the month, your biggest asset for the month, your home life, your love life, both single and partnered Virgo natives. And then we'll look at the outcome, which is if you stay on the path that you're currently on, this is the likely outcome by the end of the month. We'll draw one more card from the Crystal Oracle deck to see the best stone for you to work with in the month of September. If you would like to fast forward ahead, I do have a timestamp in the description box below. Virgo, September is kind of your month with a new moon in your home sign of Virgo on September the 6th. Virgo has a very strong health theme about it, and this new moon in Virgo is a wonderful time for all of us to really get clear on our health and our well-being. But for you, especially being Virgo, this is all about your diet and your daily habits and your daily routines. How can you be more mindful of what needs to get done and handle those things without overloading yourself? How can you balance work and fun and self-care? All of those things are going to be the theme around this new moon for you, be it morning or evening yoga, daily meditations, maybe a healthy breakfast smoothie, or whatever part of your routine that needs your attention. Why not commit to doing something on the 6th and then seeing how long you can keep this routine going? And I think you're going to be pretty surprised because you're really wanting to work on your health because other sectors of your life are no longer taking over and being the main focus. So your finances are getting straight, your home life is getting straight, things are getting a lot better for you. So now you can kind of take a breath and you can do something about your nutrition, maybe do something about staying up too late or about worrying too much. This will be a powerful new moon for you. And then on September the 10th, Venus enters Scorpio. Unfortunately, Venus is uncomfortable in Scorpio, so it will highlight love, finance, aesthetics, everything that is ruled by Venus over the next few weeks. And if we're not careful, we can find ourselves maybe becoming obsessive or maybe even jealous over nothing, or really letting our imagination run away with us when it may come to someone that we care about or have a crush on. So rather than falling in those traps, work on getting organized and getting things done before Mercury retrograde. On September the 20th, we have a full moon in Pisces, and this dreamy energy, Virgo, will leave you feeling passive and maybe a little bit insecure about yourself as well. This is a really great time for you to engage in spiritual studies, creativity, something that will benefit you greatly during the Pisces energy, rather than spending your time obsessing over money or trying to figure out how come your crush hasn't texted you back. Rather than doing those things, focus on, like I said, creativity or spiritual studies instead. On the 26th, Mercury retrogrades in Libra, and this will be the last Mercury retrograde for 2021, and it could, of course, cause changes in relationships because it is in Libra. Every Mercury retrograde is flavored by the sign that it travels through. So this one being in Libra will hit us with communication, it will hit us with a love, it will hit us with diplomacy and how we feel about the fairness in the world too. Not only will we have the standard Mercury stuff like miscommunication and missed appointments and small accidents like losing your keys and dropping your phone, those kind of things, but we'll also have this discord around Libra themes. So rather than get caught up in that, instead get as much done before Mercury goes into retrograde and don't start any new projects during this time. And I will have some videos out as we get closer to these dates as well. Virgo season 2021 began shortly after the full moon on August the 22nd or 23rd, depending on your personal time zone, and continues on until the autumn equinox when we shift from Virgo to Libra on September the 22nd at 1:20 p.m. Mountain Time. Virgo season for you is going to be interesting, but overall it's going to be fairly quiet, and it's going to allow you to shift your focus to some of the things that maybe you're wanting to do, put some more fun back in your life, life and give you the ability to get back in balance. As I said, over the last 6 months, you've really been working hard to heal some of those issues and to get yourself out of situations that weren't beneficial for you. And now all of that has paid off. You're in a new situation. You're in a better place than you've been in probably years. And because of that, now you don't have to focus on these other things. You can start thinking about what you want. What is your ideal future? Where would you like to be? Where would you like to work? Where would you like to live? Small steps that we take today can really make a big difference in our overall future. So during Virgo season, it's really important that you stay focused on those kind of things and don't fall in those other pitfalls. But I really don't see it being an issue for you at all. You've worked hard, you've made the necessary changes, and now you're on the other side of it and things are starting to calm down. If they haven't already, then be patient just a little bit longer and keep doing what you're doing, because those changes are right around the corner. So that is just a very brief bit of astrology for you for the month of September. If you would like to know more, you probably need a personal reading. You can contact me here. I'll put it on the screen and also in the description box below for a reading. Now let's look at the cards. So let me shuffle really quickly and we'll draw the first card. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. The first card which you're bringing forward from August into September is the supermoon. The energy brought forward with this card lets us know that your emotions are going to be running high, and this is going to be a very impactful time for you. But we knew that already. August was a very good month for you, and you came through that with lots of optimism and self-confidence. You're finally starting to sink into your new role at work, and you're working on your new space too. If you haven't moved yet, you probably will soon, as this is a time when most of us are realigning, moving, and starting new phases in our life. And you definitely are doing that, Virgo. This is you on the other side of all of those lessons, and now you're forging your own way. So emotions are going to be running high, but that doesn't necessarily mean a bad thing. It just means that you're feeling again, I guess maybe I should say, because of the last, couple of years, you were almost numb with everything going on, all the trials, all the tribulations, all the problems. And now, like I say, you're past that. So you're starting to really change your attitude about a lot of things that maybe you thought were off limits for you. Like maybe you didn't really feel deserving of having nice things, or a job where they treated you right, or a good, healthy relationship. And now you're starting to see that those things can be for you too. Okay, let's pull the second card, which will be your biggest obstacle in the month of September. Interesting. New moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. It really doesn't sound like an obstacle, does it? And if we think about that, it's probably not. As I said, you have worked your way through a really tough cycle, and you're on the other side of it now. There aren't really many obstacles out there other than believing in yourself and giving yourself the space you need to incorporate maybe some of these lessons from the last several years and realize that you're not the same person you were. You're not the same person you were at the beginning of 2021 even. So I would say yes. As obstacles go, this is a pretty good one. Luck is on your side. I would just say stay positive and keep moving forward. Your biggest asset to use in the month of September? New moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Going right along with the rest of the reading, basically. It's time to evaluate what you really think you deserve, what job you want, where you want to live, what you want to do with your life. Because prior to this last transition, it's kind of been decided for you by default because you were too busy juggling all these other problems, all these other things, that you really didn't have the luxury of focusing on what you wanted. You just had to make do. And that constant making do and settling is over. That's a thing from the past. So it would be really good if you could take some time each week in September to meditate and contemplate what you really want. And dream big. The Pisces new moon is all about fantasy too. So instead of thinking, yes, I think I would like a raise at my current job, what would it be like to own that company? Or what would it be like to start your own company? Would that be something that's appealing to you? What would it be like to own your own home, or maybe upgrade your home? Think about those kind of things, and don't let your analytical mind get in the middle of this process, because that's the thing with manifestation. I see so many people that are able to manifest small things, like a particular ice cream flavor that they really want that's usually sold out at the supermarket. They can manifest that. They can manifest a parking spot, but they can't really manifest the big stuff. And it's because I think we get caught up in the how. Well, how am I going to become a millionaire? How am I going to get this new house? How am I going to meet this person? That's for the universe to figure out. Luck is on your side. Allow the process. But really, take this time and dream big. Okay, now let's look at your home life. A new start is coming. New moon. That's the third new moon card of this reading. And new moons, of course, signal the beginning of a new chapter. And that's exactly where you are, Virgo. If you're not already past the biggest obstacle, you will be soon. And you'll be beginning this new, fun-filled, and positive chapter in your life. So a new start is coming. A lot of people are moving right now. Changing houses, changing careers, ending relationships, and beginning relationships. This is a time of change, and most of the changes are positive. Your new start is here, and it's everything that you really were hoping for. If you haven't moved yet, chances are very good you'll move in September, and it will be an upgrade. It won't be you settling for something. So okay, let's look at your love life, and I am going to draw two cards, one for single and one for partnered Virgos. For single Virgo natives, another new moon. New moon in your home sign of Virgo. A time to give rather than take. That's an interesting card to come up for you. You've had a difficult time, single Virgos, with your dating, because sometimes it feels like people just keep letting you down. They say one thing and then they do something else, or they say that they like these things but then you find out they really don't, or they make promises they can't keep, and you're just kind of disappointed. And that makes sense. So this card is about giving. And in this particular position, I would say it's time to give to yourself. Take yourself out on a date. Pamper yourself. Treat yourself to some of the things that maybe you have wanted to do, but you put off because you didn't have someone to accompany you. The dating will even out, and there is someone close by. But if they haven't shown up yet, it's okay. They're making their way to you. And in the meantime, use this time to take care of you. Self-care is really important to Virgos. With everything that's happened, it's kind of fallen by the wayside. And that's perfectly normal. So take this time to take care of you, take yourself out on a date, and give some of the love that you have in your heart to yourself. Let's look at partnered Virgos. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Do I need to say anything else? I think you know exactly what this is. You've made a decision that you're going to stay together. Surprisingly, the situation didn't overnight get better, because it takes a lot from everyone in the relationship to keep moving forward. So yeah, your commitment is being tested and will probably continue to be tested throughout the rest of the year. If this is what you want, then release the past and focus on the now. And I think that you'll see the direction that you should be moving in soon. So let's look at the outcome. If you stay on the current path you're on now, where are you likely to be at the end of September? And remember, we do have that Mercury retrograde too. North Node, step out of your comfort zone. Okay, this is a pretty good card. Virgo likes to play it safe, but then again, you have this wild sense of humor. You have this wild desire to travel and have adventures. But usually your analytical side wins out. And instead of spending a lot of money on this luxury vacation that you really want to take, instead you invest it, or you buy something you need for your home. And that's fine. That's fine. But I think at the end of the month, you're going to feel more like taking that vacation. And I think it's because things are working out and you know that you need to celebrate. It's really important for us to celebrate not just holidays, not just birthdays, not just graduations and weddings and births, but all the time. Every time we get a win, every time something works out for us, let's celebrate, because life's moments aren't just big trips, they're the day-to-day wins. And I think this alignment is going to show you that you can leave your comfort zone, you can try new things, and it'll work out. Some of the things that may be holding you back or maybe making you fearful could just be something left over from maybe a past relationship or a past job, something like that. Slowly step outside your comfort zone and see the rest of the world, see what's going on around you, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. I think that, yeah, this is going to be a remarkable month for you. Virgo season overall is going to be pretty chill for you, which is nice. It's going to give you the time you need to continue moving forward. Work on that self-care. Work on getting an idea of what you want without somebody else's influence. Because your past partners, as well as your friends and your family, have been very vocal in what they think you should do and shouldn't do. And overall, you've tried to play it safe and you've tried to keep what they think in mind. And there's nothing wrong with that, except for now you're realizing that maybe they don't have all the answers and don't know exactly what's best for you. So now you have the ability to make up your own mind. And to begin with, you need to decide what you really want to do. So I think September is going to be that type of month. It's also a great time to clean out closets, get rid of things that no longer fit or no longer fit your lifestyle. Donate what you can, and the rest recycle or dispose of, and make room for all of the wonderful good things that are about to arrive. And I know you've been getting a good dose of positive energy and lots of surprises over the last couple of months, and it's only going to get better, Virgo. Okay, I have one more card we're going to draw, and we're going to call this reading done. So this is the Colette Baron Reed Crystal Oracle card deck, and we're going to draw a card for the best stone for you to use. Okay, I have heard this pronounced as agrin, a green. This crystal is not that common. It's something you'll find in crystal stores, but it's not something that most people are drawn to either, which is a shame because it's a good crystal for overcoming self-consciousness and unnecessary shame, especially associated with our physical appearance. It is a great stone for female-friendly energy that attracts friends and can really help you feel more confident in your own energy and your own skin. So it's wonderful to have with you, maybe at work. Definitely you want to keep it with you when you go out with your girlfriends, and allow this crystal to clear the toxic energy that you may find from being in a large group of people or working with people maybe you don't really know or attending events. This is a good stone to help you remember that everyone is fighting their own battle. It's also considered a very good stone to carry when you travel to repel negative energy in people or places. I'll put the spelling up here. It's also I'll put it up on the screen so you can see a little bit better. So this would be a great stone to add to your collection. I would say definitely, I would suggest that you carry some in your luggage as well. So this has been a really good reading again for you, Virgo. August was good, and so is September. I can't wait to see what happens next. Thank you so much for watching, and if you haven't, why not subscribe and become a member of the Serenity crew. I also have added membership to this YouTube channel, and you get to see the videos quicker, and you get special videos that aren't seen anywhere else. If you're interested in that, click that join button and join me in thanking the patrons for making this video possible. You guys rock. Let me know what you think, if this fits you, and where you are on the cycle, Virgos, in the comment section below. Speak to you soon. Reiki blessings. Bye-bye.